One strategy for having emuna is the father and son strategy, which is like just like there is a relationship between a son and a father, there's a relationship between a Jew and Hashem. So we should realize that we are like that little child that does not know that much, but he knows that with all the punishments that he gets is really with good intentions. This is a good strategy, not because it is similar, but because Hashem loves every um Jew more than anyone could comprehend. Rather, because we could relate to it by realizing that mitzvahs are for a relationship to Hashem and not a chore. So we don't need to know everything, but all we have to do is our effort. Then we should let Hashem take care of the situation because Hashem knows and could do anything. So even when actually it's not then, but even when you're doing your effort, you should realize that Hashem is taking care of everything. So another strategy is the key strategy. The key strategy will be that I'll explain it in a parable. So there is this dude named Dude, and he made stuff very well. And so the dude was very famous for this and got 100 million nicer guys per year for this job. This dude was very old and wanted to retire, so he asked the other dude named Other Dude, which was his boss, if he could retire. The other dude did not want him to leave because he was so good at this, and he got like so good nature car. I mean, well, he made so good nature type cars, and like it's so good. Like he was like, no, I want you to stay, but he realized that he wanted to leave, so he asked if he wanted to do one more task, which would take a year, and then he retire. And and then and yeah, so the dude agreed and started making the Dancing Donkeys car, but because he wanted to retire quickly, so he quickly finished it as fast as he could. So instead of finishing a year, it took like even like a few months. And he tried like he would skip some parts to like super fast. So then he told the other dude that he finished. Like he just wanted to get over it. So he gave him the keys and said, "Here you go. This is your new car." So we may think that having a moon is not important and there's no benefit and there's no benefit for doing good. But at the end of the day, it benefits us the most. So always do good and always realize there's a sham because yes, you should realize that doesn't need you to help him. It's not like a deal. It's a relationship. Also, there's another strategy that's putting it in Hashem's hands. So what I mean by that is that we should never worry about the situations in our life. Yes, we have to do our effort. We have to do our style. We should rely on Hashem to take care of us and not make it our job to do everything. We should, so to speak, take it off our shoulders. Say, okay, well, I'm gonna rely on Hashem. It's Hashem's problem, and here goes Hashem. I believe you could do it. Everything's Hashem. You got to do this, this, that, and obviously, what that you realize that Hashem could do anything, and whatever's gonna happen, that's for the best. So this strategy is very hard to master because it's human nature to worry about everything and what is gonna happen in the future. So there could be examples. The Jews complained that the water was bitter, and about they would get more man for the next day during the exodus of Egypt, like in the Bible. So and yeah, it talks about that. So even though they went through so many miracles, it is still something you need to work on. So we should rely on Hashem for success because then it would be Hashem's, so to speak, problem. But if you worry about everything and not putting Hashem in the picture, then Hashem's gonna, so to speak, going to say, "Oh, you think you're in charge? Okay, here, go figure it out yourself," which is very bad, and you won't because everything's from Hashem, not you. Finally, we have to realize that everything's from Hashem, and that's for the best. So it's not that we put in our effort and Hashem helps us. Rather, Shem takes care of us and that we are in the motions. Once we realize this and penetrate the thoughts of which a Balmuna has, maybe Bezos Shem reaches important meter of emuna, which will make us calm and at ease through what life brings us. To bring out this point, I would like to end um this with a story. So there was a little boy named Your Face, which was on a bus. During the ride, there was a walrus that came out of nowhere and was trying to eat the bus. Then, to make things worse, I wasn't even more scared. Then the walrus trapped and died. The walrus and no one in the bus died. After everyone started to contemplate that the boy named Your Face did not get scared one little bit. So they asked him, "How can you not be scared by the scary beast that was going to eat you up alive?" He said, "Well, I was not scared because the driver was my father, which is the best nature type driver of all times. So how can I not be at complete ease? So too, Shem is like that driver which is our father. So how can we not be at complete ease throughout life when Hashem is like the best of like whatever, so to speak? That like how can we not be like, wow, Hashem's gonna take care of us and everything will go great? Well, everything's for the best and God's doing to all of us. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Yeehaw!